Yo, we are finally back after like 3-4 years, 7 cars later. Last time I was on here, y'all see me with the Teggy, but now 6 cars later, I got me my 4-door Fa5 SI. We are currently about to swap the third motor into it, so let's get to it. Quick update. We got the ECM out, the shifter bushings out. We're taking all the hoses that connect to the motor out. We bought a drain, the radiator. We got the intake out, all the plastic pieces for the back out. So, what you say? How long till we get this motor out?
Listen, this shit's out tonight, not gonna lie to y'all.
Think so?
This shit's out tonight.
What y'all think, Chad?
Halfway out.
What you think, Daddy?
By the weekend.
By the weekend this should be out?
Yeah.
We'll see, we'll see. Yo, chat was good. It is the next morning. We are currently damn near almost done. Got all the harnesses out, all the wires, shifter bushings, hoses. Currently got the headers out. All we gotta do is just unbolt and drop this motor. So we about to do that today, so let's get to it. Yo, chat, what's good? It's been about a week since we last fucked with the SI. The weather's been bad. It's been snowing crazy. But to make ourselves useful, we pulled up to the shop where we got the new motor just sitting. We started taking it apart. It came with the transmission and all that shit. So as of right now, we got the transmission off, the starter off, the AC compressor off, the stock intake manifold off, the water pump housing, because we don't need none of that. We put in everything from the SI onto the new motor, so we go bolt it right up into the Fa5 chassis. He just took off the VTEC solenoid. That's pretty much it. The motor's damn near done. We're just prepping it to, not prepping it, but getting it ready to just clean it up a bit, because the shit oily as fuck from the last owner. Besides that, we just got to take this shit off. You said what? A torque converter?
Yeah.
Automatic shit. So we just put the clutch on and just call it a day. But we soon have the Fa5 back up and running. It soon be out. I want to say in a couple weeks I also got a surprise for y'all. So I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is exactly, but just know we got some new shit coming to the channel. But besides that, let's get this Fa5 back on the road. All right, chat, we back. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was supposed to record this whole process, but I was too anxious and I was too, I was ready to get this shit back in so we could get stitched back up and running. So here's the update. Motor's back in, being held up on its own. Yes, sir. I got most of the harness back in. I got to put the alternator in so I could connect these harnesses. I got to put the intake manifold back on. Connect these last couple hoses. I got to tighten a couple other things up. I got to put my shifter bushings back on. Battery. Little shit. Everything else is pretty much connected. Mounts, everything in the back, hoses, all connectors. If you come to the bottom, I just bolted up the headers from the back of the motor. I got bolted up to the exhaust pipe. And then we gotta take off this oil pan, because we gotta go put the K20 oil pan onto this so it could bolt right up with no issues, because the K24 oil pan doesn't have a mount bracket in the back. The K20 does, so we need a K20 oil pan to be able to bolt everything right up, no issue. That's pretty much it. I'm about to keep going and get this shit started. Hopefully tomorrow we get brand new axles that come in and we get this shit up and running. So let's get to it. We back outside. All right, chat, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was too anxious. I was ready to get this shit done. I forgot to record the process of the motor going back in and putting the motor together, but here it is. Everything is back in. All the harnesses, hoses. We actually started this thing yesterday for the first time, but we ran into a little issue with the water pump housing. If you can see on this one, it is cracked right there. So when we got the car started and we started put all fluids in, we noticed that was leaking. Came out through the whole bottom. Car was taking a piss, but we got the new one to replace it. Luckily, we had this as a spare from the old motor we took off, so I went ahead and took this piece off of here. And then, yeah, now to basically put it back in, put the starter back in, and then I'm gonna let y'all hear the car start for the first time in a couple months, so let's get to that process right now. All right, hosing back in, whole housing back in, hoses all connected. Run straight back here to this fat one right here. Goes all right there. Gotta adjust that. I gotta finish it, tightening this down, but y'all see it. Y'all see it.